Hey fam, what's up Revs That Count heads? Welcome back to another episode of Revs That Count. My name is Tatenda, and today we're diving into something that is a little bit different. It's the brand new Alfa Romeo Junior. It's the Veloce. Yes, that's right. An electric crossover from Alfa with the hot hatch tops. Let's see how it lives to the badge. And of course, keep those engines revving because this is Revs That Count. My name is Tatenda, and if you're new to the channel, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. We come to you every now and then whenever there's something hot that pops up. And today is one of those weeks, and you don't want to miss that.
Cries at night, breath and
First up, the looks. The Junior Veloce has that signature Alfa front end with the prominent Trilobo style lighting and the distinct shield grille. It gives it that unmistakable Alfa face. The sporty Veloce comes with 20-inch alloy wheels, more aggressive stance, contrasting roof, red trim accents, and the brake calipers that are red, written Alfa Romeo. Dimensions are 4.17 meters in length, making it proportionally small for a crossover, which helps it look more agile and better than most SUVs. According to Vibes-wise, it's stylish, it's premium from the angle, but some have criticized the angle to be a little bit too busy. But again, each one to their own, but personally for me, I think it's a beautiful car. The S-shaped character lines, LED light signatures, the contrasting roof, there's nothing else to fault this one. Yes, maybe you're going to come up to me and say the price and whatnot, but we're going to get into that, and Sandile is going to let us know what it is going to cost you, how much it's going to break your bank to drive this bad boy. It's fully electric, fam, and this is a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to start the car, what you're going to do is you're just going to press the brakes.
Yeah.
And then you're just going to press that for 2 seconds. And that's the car on.
Or the brake, it becomes softer.
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
All right. So in terms of all of this, you're going to have your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. From there, you're going to have your automatic aircon, your different driving modes. So because it is an Alfa Romeo, you've got 3 different driving modes. You're going to have advanced efficiency, you're going to have natural, you're going to have dynamic. So advanced efficiency, that's just going to try prioritizing range and nothing more than that.
Okay.
In terms of your natural, that's going to strike a balance in terms of your driving dynamics and efficiency. And then dynamic, that's
Just
basically going to be full out Alpha,
Okay.
the way that we understand.
We'd understand Alpha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So basically, if like the first mod, obviously there's no aircon, there's no radio and all that, because that is
No,
that spending.
it's going to have that, but in terms of your throttle response, it's going to be a little bit more. It's going to be less sensitive,
Yes.
so that the car doesn't.
So that it can go more. You don't have to chow much
Yes.
electricity. Okay.
Yes, and then once you start moving up your other modes, it's going to weight up your steering wheel a little bit. The car's going to be a little bit sharper
Like
in terms of the way
sports suspension kind of.
There
vibe.
we go.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
What was the thinking? Okay, obviously you've got leather here, you've got Alcantara here,
Yes.
but obviously you've got everything on your steering wheel.
Yes.
You've got your cruise control and your speed limiter.
Yes.
You've got your driving assist over here. This is your phone call over here. This, I'm sure, is to
change your tracks. In
okay,
terms of if
obviously
you're busy playing. Yes.
playing music.
Yes.
Then aircon. These are the shortcuts, isn't it?
Yes. So because this car is going to be more around your driving dynamics and everything, so it's going to be a little bit. If you check the cockpit, it's going to be angled towards the driver.
the driver,
And then
yes.
you're going to have your physical buttons here for things that, like, you don't want to be interrupted in terms of
When
having
you're
to look
driving.
for something.
Yes,
So if you just want to switch off your aircon, for example, there's a shortcut button
done.
for that.
I
And
see.
you're done.
I see. Then eco, that's your driving mode, isn't it?
So what happens is, if you're actually driving the car, you're going to see power, eco, and charge. So what's going to happen is, if you're driving, it's going to be, if you're not stepping on the accelerator, it's going to be in the middle between eco and charge.
I see.
But if you're driving on a bit of a downhill, or maybe you just let go of the accelerator, it's going to go towards charge, and that's when it's charging the battery.
It's charging the battery.
There we go.
Gee was nice. Then now you've got 7 airbags.
This is going to have 6 airbags.
6 airbags.
Yes, so that's going to be your front airbags, your curtain airbags.
Yeah.
You're going to have wireless charging, electrical handbrake as well,
Yeah.
to change, to change gear, there's going to be this e-toggle switch
Yeah.
over here, and there's like these soft materials just about everywhere around
No,
the car.
it's a beautiful feel.
Yes.
Like you're saying, this is more geared towards the youth.
Yes.
But then even an adult can still feel the presence. And like you're
They
saying,
will.
when you're on the road, it just makes everyone just look like,
Yes.
who's that guy?
Yeah.
I like the bucket seats as well. Is that improving on the sportiness? Is this an optional extra again?
Yes. So this is going to be an optional extra. It's going to be part of the performance package that you get with the car. So that's also going to bring this Alcantara feel over here, and then you're also going to have your third headrest in the middle over there for the money that you pay, which is going to be a 55,000 rand extra.
I see. Then in terms of sound, music?
In terms of music, it's going to have an in-house sound system. It's not going to be from like a famous name or anything, but then you're going to have a very decent sound system
It's still
in this
good.
car. Yes.
Still good.
Yes.
Still good.
Yes.
You've got a little bit of a flat bottom over here.
Mhm.
I like what they did with this. So this is your gear lever, basically.
Yes.
Instead of having I did a review of a car and I felt like I was a pilot because it did this. But we're not gonna mention names.
Yeah.
You got two cup holders over here.
Yes, you can adjust the size of the cup holders.
Cup holders, yeah.
You're going to have a little bit of space just to put a couple of your essentials, like
Yeah.
over here, over there as well. You've got your door bins. You're going to have more cup holders in the sides
On the
as well.
sides, yes.
Yes.
In terms of if someone wants to book a test drive,
Mhm.
does one go onto the website or they can still walk in if you've got time?
No, they can walk
Get
in.
them.
They can walk in. Obviously, if there is an appointment at the time, then it will be one
It
of those.
prioritizes
Yeah, we
that.
prioritize the appointment. But anytime that a person comes in, if the car, in most cases, the car will be fully charged, they can come around. We'll take them
Yeah.
over for a test drive around the block.
And like you're saying, right now the car is on.
Yes, this is the car switched on.
Super quiet.
Yeah.
Extremely quiet.
No idle sounds, nothing of the sort.
Nothing. And we are living in a world where we speak about air pollution and all that sort of thing.
Mhm.
This is negating all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you do have your, you're going to have your lane keep assist. You're going to have your blind spot monitoring. It's going to have adaptive cruise control, automatic lights, automatic wipers. So basically, you just get behind the wheel, and the car is going to take care of you within reasonable measure. Because at the end of the day,
It's a machine.
it
You're
is a
human
machine.
being.
Yes, and you'd want to basically have control over it.
Yes. Stepping inside, the Veloce delivers that front row experience. Driver-centric cockpit, sporty seats, and these bucket seats just hug you. It's very comfort, and Alcantara leather. It's just amazing. The boot space, however, is 400 liters with the seats up, so you can still pick up all your suitcases and that sort of thing, and you head on down to the Cape or for Christmas, or right down the coast for a road trip, whatever the case may be. And the material is mixed. Yes, you've got some hard leather on the dashboard, but for the most part, the Alcantara just runs through and it is amazing. Now, from a practical sense in SA, it works as a daily driver. For a couple, for a small family, and if you routinely carry 3 big adults and 2 teens in the back, then maybe a little bit constrained. Because I know most of the boys that I coach are becoming very, very tall, extremely tall, and obviously to get them to sit at the back is going to be a little bit of a mess. But this, like what Sandile said, let's listen to him and just have a feel of what this is. The fun part about this is the specs of the car, and Sandile is going to touch on theirs and his contact details and everything that you need to know. Please head on down to Jeep Santon and you get there and you book a test drive and you tell him that Mr. Revs sent you. Anyway, if you are still here and you haven't liked this video, please like. If you haven't subscribed, also please subscribe. And if you haven't shared, please do so. Please support local YouTube. It's the right thing to do, like what Mr. How Much always says. So, for all that jazz, we cannot do it without you. Let's listen to Mr. Sunday. My brother here, he knows more about cars more than I can say I do. So how's it, bro? You're right, my bro. Good to have you, man. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, man.
It's so nice when we meet gents like you that you walk into a dealership and the first thing that they do is just to smile at you.
Yeah.
Not because you're coming to buy, but because you're a good person. So thank you so much for that.
I appreciate that, my brother.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What do we have here, bro?
Okay, so this would be your Alfa Romeo Junior. So it's going to be your first fully electric Alfa. So this one is going to be your Veloce model, so it's the top of the range. That's going to have 207 kilowatts. It's going to have 345 newton meters of torque. Both figures are actually pushed through the front wheels. It's going to be a single gear automatic, so it's basically like a CVT, but
Yeah.
it's completely quiet.
Jeez. So single gear, then that means there won't be any noise between changing gears
No,
from one
nothing
to two.
whatsoever. It's just going to be progressive power all the way.
Cheapest.
Yeah.
Whose is this for? Because obviously we're gonna get into the price and all that, but who is this specifically for? Is it for a gent that is saying I want to feel myself, or is it for a mom that's saying I want to be like the gent, or is it for a midlife crisis?
Okay, so I'd say that this is going to be a little bit more youthful. All right, it does cater for both more matured audiences. I mean, when it comes to Alfa Romeos, you're going to find that they do cater for people who are of a more matured demographic.
I see.
But I mean, because it is electric, it's going to also pull people in from a younger generation, because you know there are stereotypes of people wanting cars to always be petrol,
Yes,
especially if
yes.
it's going to be an Alfa Romeo.
Yeah.
But then this is going to have those characteristics of an Alfa Romeo and couple it up with the electricness
The
of the vehicle.
electricness.
Yes.
And the quietness, obviously. But now, in the same breath, when we speak about sporty feel, because this car has got a sporty feel.
Yes.
But when we speak about those sort of things, we want to hear the noise. Brrr. Now all of a sudden it's a bit quiet.
It's quiet,
Don't you
yeah.
think it's gonna kind of feel like, do you want the best of both worlds? You want the sportiness and to have the electricity.
Yeah.
And we're in Africa.
Yeah.
Do you think this guy will be perfect for that guy?
Look, like I said, it's going to appeal to a newer audience. For those who still want to have like a petrol-powered Alfa Romeo, you're still going to have your Stelvios, you're still going to have your Giulias.
Yeah.
But for those who already have those and are looking for something that's going to be a daily, perhaps,
Yes.
this is going to fit that criteria.
Wow.
Yeah.
And price-wise, what are we looking at here? Because this is, do you pay extra for the color black, or just you're gonna speak about the standards that, or the extras that were put on this
Okay.
car?
So what you'd have in terms of pricing, the Alfa Romeo Junior starts at 799,900 Rand, so call it 800,000 Rand. That would be for the base Electrica model. That's going to have your 115 kilowatts. But this is going to be your Veloce model, so that's going to be your top of the range. This is going to be 999,900 Rand.
Yeah, so it's a meal.
Call it a million.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then in terms of optional extras, what you're going to find on this one are going to be your optional panoramic sunroof. That's another 20,000 Rand.
Yeah.
And then this is going to have some of the most gorgeous seats that you've ever seen
You've
in
got
any
no
car.
idea. This, you're sitting in it, bro. You're like, whoo.
Yeah.
The Alcantara is just on another level. But
Yes.
yeah, so this as it is a meal.
Yes. So this is going to be a million. You factor in the two optional extras, which are going to be your sunroof and your seats. That's going to be another 75,000 Rand worth of optional extras. So you could say this is going to be closer to 1.1 million Rand.
I see. And then what happens with the Meg wheels? Is this standard on all the juniors?
So this is going to be specifically on the Veloce model. So the smaller mags that you're going to get, they're going to be on the Electrica. Those are going to be 18 inches. But then these ones are going to be your 20s that you get with the Veloce.
No, they look nice, bro.
Yeah.
They look nice. And that red brake caliper as well with the Alfa Romeo styling on
Yes.
there. It is just a beautiful car. So you said you've got two derivatives, the
Yes.
Veloce and what's the other one?
It's going to just be the Electrica model.
Oh, okay. So it does not come with the sunroof and all that.
Yeah,
and the
so
Alcantara.
it doesn't come with the sunroof. It doesn't come with the Alcantara treatment on the inside or anything like that. It's going to be a little bit more basic, but then in terms of the overall silhouette that it cuts, it's still going to
It
be
will
equally
still
striking.
still be the same
Yes.
nice vibe, color, and sort of thing. And in terms of range, obviously, when you speak about electric cars, we have to think about range, when to plug in, when to charge it again.
Yes, yes.
Range wise, for a person that is going to work on a daily 10 kilometers back and forth, how many days can they go for?
Okay, so it depends, of course, on how much mileage you're going to be covering. But in terms of the kilometers that you're going to be covering, in terms of the Veloce, you're going to get around 350 kilometers
That's a lot,
in terms of
bro.
range.
That's
Yes.
a lot, yeah.
And then if you're going to go for the strict Electrica model, then you're going to be closer to 400 kilometers.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
No, that's insane. So you can literally plug it on charge and maybe go for 2 or 3 weeks
There we go.
without charging.
There we go.
So that R1,000,000 will still come back then.
It will come
It
back
saves.
eventually.
Yes,
And the nice
yeah.
thing is that, I mean, it's going to have your regenerative braking. So you can have your one pedal driving. If you just press the B button on the inside, and you can just drive it basically using one foot. As it actually slows down, it's going to use that to recharge the battery.
Oh man, beautiful, amazing, amazing. And anyone that wants to get hold of you, obviously we're at Jeep Center, and this is the only guy that you need to talk to when you get to Jeep Center. But in terms of your contacts and your social media and all stuff.
All right. So if you are looking for us, you can actually find us on Instagram. You can find us in terms of numbers. You're going to get us at 011-707-4500, or you can just send your, if you want to do a finance application or if you want to purchase the car, sandile.sitole@smhgroup.co.za. So it's going to be sandile.sitole@sugar-mike-hotel-group.co.za.
Awesome. But we'll link everything down in the description below. But other than that, Sans, this is a beautiful car.
It is.
What was your first impression when you got inside this van?
Well, before you even get inside, you have
Not because you are a salesperson,
Yeah, no,
because like
of course
as a
not.
human being, as a petrol head.
Yeah, no, just the overall design of the car. It's gorgeous. There's nothing like it on the road. There's a lot of attention that it pulls.
Yeah.
And people just always want to ask, what is that? You know? I mean, you can't really mistake in terms of the design that it is
Yeah.
going to be an Alfa.
Yeah.
And just behind the wheel, it's something else.
It's different.
It's something else
It's different.
altogether.
It's different.
Yeah.
Sans, you've been amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
Let's,
my brother.
And obviously, everyone can just walk in here and look for Sandile. You
Yes.
will more than help.
Yes.
Be happy to help them.
Yes.
And gents, ladies, let me not just say gents. Ladies, this guy smiles a lot. So when you walk in here, promise you're not gonna walk out depressed. So yeah, awesome, man. Thanks so much for having us. And yeah, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. Anyway, if you're still here, let's look at the pros. Everything has got its pros and its cons. Yes, I love it, but let's look at the pros. The SUV with the top hot hatch dynamics thanks to LSD and the tuned chassis. Distinctive Alfa styling stands out in the EV crowd. I say it again, this is the first SUV EV that doesn't look like a robot or a futuristic car. And it's fun to drive, something rare in the compact electric SUV segment. It is suitable for daily drive, good boot space, and its familiar crossover practicality because you want something that is going to get you from point A to B with a little bit of ground clearance. This guy does it. The cons, however, the rear seat room and the headroom, it's a little bit tight. The legs, yes, were tight, but the head is not as tight. Yes, I'm not the tallest of guys. I think I'm 1'8", just under 1'8". I'm not the tallest, so headroom I was fine. It's just my legs are too long, so a bit of a slip there. The range isn't class leading. More performance comes at the cost of efficiency. Ride can be firm, less plushy compared to the comfort-oriented EVs. The interior quality is mixed. Yes, you've got some hard plastics and the shared components. The price is premium for what you get compared to some rivals. So those are the pros and cons. You then choose, is it worth it for you to go ahead? But it won't cost you a thing to go and test drive the car. Go test drive the car. Sandile's details are down in the description down below, and give him a call, send him a WhatsApp, and you will be more than able to help you. We spoke about the prices. Now, as we wrap up the Alfa Romeo Junior Veloce, it offers unique proposition. Electric crossover meets hot hatch. There are few vehicles in this segment that deliver this level of engagement with the EV convenience. And if I were recommending it, for who? A driver who loves cornering, appreciates design, and wants that brand, something distinctive and fun to drive, and primarily uses it as an urban or suburban setting. Not so ideal for someone who needs maximum range, regularly carries 5 adults, and wants to plushest luxury interior at that budget. The Veloce is proper Alfa Romeo experience in the EV age. And does it compromise? Definitely not. Have I driven it? Yes. Have I felt the dynamics? Yes. And you'll feel it for yourself when you go and test drive it. And you let me know in the comment section, if you own one of these, what do you think? Anyway, family, thanks for watching the full review of the Junior Veloce. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, a subscribe, and hit that bell for more reviews. And again, keep those engines revving, and I will see you guys on the other side. Cheers for now.